Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion and our GT3 season. This is round 5 of 6 and we are at Monza. My name is Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Jools. Jools, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, surprised to be here, but here I am.
Yeah, Adam unfortunately not available for commentary duties this week, so Jools stepping in his place. And we are on board the Mercedes at the moment. Taking a look at the championship standings then, William Bibby still in the lead from Mark Tranter, but it's looking very close between those two at the top. Adam Highfield sitting in third on 75 with David Lyon, and then Oliver Walker doing a very good job in fifth place in the championship. Gavin Kelly, Andres Fuelgrave also showing very well since his debut in Interlagos. And we can see in the team standings, Rumblebees at the top, but LB Racing only 4 points behind them, so it is very close between those two teams. Kairos Competition only a one-car entry, which is why they are down in third. And Blackpink showing very well. A-Team have jumped ahead of Cannon Fodder, so Cannon Fodder falling to 6th place, and it's on countback, isn't it, that the A-Team are ahead of them. And we can see Little and Large Jägermeister, Team Shell Squirrel and Rabbit Hole Motorsports at the bottom of the order. So, the practice results then, once again, David Lyon on top with a 148.869. That's an excitable Will Burnett then.
Wow.
And a less excitable Gavin Kelly. So, what are you expecting to see at Monza then, Jools?
Lots of speeding cars and the occasional chicane. Look at that oval there, that looks lovely.
Yes, I know that the Ledge was quite keen to race on that, and we had to say no.
We like our fillings, thank you.
Yeah, so here's the grid then. David Lyon on pole with a 148.7, very rapid. Andres Fuelgrave alongside him in second place with Will Bibby in third, then Adam Highfield in fourth, Rob Miller in fifth, Mark Tranter back in sixth, so he's going to need to get up ahead to get back to his championship rival. Will Burnett is in seventh ahead of Gavin Kelly, and then Winslade in 9th ahead of Paul Dixon in 10th. 11th is Jake Weaver. Chira Malarin is in 12th. 13th is Jason Weaver. Stephen Cakebread 14th. 15th is Nathan Parker. 16th is The Ledge. 17th is Larson Sam Stott, and then was it Tim Wittenbauer? Van Wittenbauer at the back.
Yeah, I think you got them all.
Yep, nice big grid then, and they're into the Parabolica to start this feature race then. Flames licking out of that McLaren. Here we go then, just waiting for the pace car to dive for the pit lane. There it goes, and waiting for Lyon to drop the hammer.
I think he's gone.
He has gone indeed. It's always quite hard to spot from that long shot. Here we go then. Looks like Bibby is getting the jump on Fuelgrave then, so a great start from Will Bibby. He's up second place ahead of Fuelgrave as they come into the first chicane. And let's hope they all get safely through. As I say that, we hear a crunch and we hear cars changing places in the background. Cakebread down the back and facing the wrong way. There he is then. So an unfortunate start for him. Meanwhile, that's Adam Highfield and Miller going side by side with Tranter hunting them behind. So they come through Curva Grande for the first time and head to the second chicane. Who's going to get in there first? Wow. Oh no, they've made contact and round they go then. So that was Highfield in the wall. Oh, Tranter just having a bit of a clip there. And we've got another car back there. That's Jason Weaver and Wittenbauer facing the wrong way. That's a shame. We're going to need some replays. Oh gosh. Weaver having a desperate time of it, trying to get the right way round. Also, we need some replays, eh, Jools?
Yeah. First lap, bit of carnage there. It wasn't too bad. But certainly, it'd be nice to see what happened.
Standard Monza fare, I expect. Although, first visit for the LOA to Monza. And there's Winslade running in the Ford GT, and he's up 6th place. So a bit of a battle going on between the two Ford GTs. Oh no, Kelly getting it wrong then, out of Ascari, and he's nerfed Dixon. Kelly going for a massive barrel roll there. What a disaster. Penalty. Repairs needed for Gavin Kelly then. So he's
unsurprisingly.
Towed back to the pit lane. Meanwhile, here's our front runners then coming out of the Parabolica. Lyon ahead of Bibby, ahead of Fuelgrave. And Bibby is right in the slipstream. And he pulls out as they come down to the first chicane. Is he going to be able to make the long way round? No, slots in behind. But yeah, Bibby showing a decent turn of pace here. And that's ideal then for him, considering his championship rival Tranter is down in 11th place after that contact with Miller out of the first chicane. Second chicane, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
On board now with fuel grade. Go on, Jools.
It's boding well for Bibby there. He's hassling line already, so he's got to be in the hunt for the win here, which will do his championship no end of good.
Absolutely, yeah. Here's Stam Stott then, and he's attacking Tranter. As they head to chicane 2, he's down the inside. Tranter defending it. The two BMWs. So, yeah, nice bit of driving between those two. And no, Highfield going round again then. Was that contact with the ledge, or was he just dropping it with the acute angle coming out of that corner? Hard to tell.
Yeah, he may have some damage as well from his contact on lap 1 with Miller. Who knows?
Yeah, good point. So Highfield down in 17th place at the moment then. And there is a bet riding on this race result then between the Ledge and Winslade as to who can finish the highest in the Ford. And if Winslade loses and is beaten by the Ledge, he has to buy him a track. And if Winslade wins, then the Ledge will be running in a I Must Not Gamble livery when we get to Spa. So yeah, interesting to see what's going to happen there.
Well, Winslade looks safe for the moment.
Yeah, he's currently running 6th then compared to the Ledge's 13th place, but we're only on lap 3 of around 14 laps we're expecting in our 25 minutes, so all to play for still.
Yeah, see line defending the inside again there. Bibby having to go the longer way around the outside and just no way through at the moment.
Yes, good spot there. So, Winslade's running about 2 seconds a lap quicker than the Ledge at the moment, so he's going to have to get his finger out if he wants to make this a battle.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm wondering if Bibby might be thinking about pit stop strategy at this moment. Because if he can't pass him on track, then he could always try an undercut.
Oh, he's got a great exit from the second chicane here, though, but he's heading into the Lesmos, which is... Oh, there's Miller getting it wrong in the background there. Looks like he outbacked himself.
Second chicane, watch out.
Oh, Burnett giving a warning as well. Sounds like he'd spun as well, so...
I think he said Rob was off, so I think he was
Rob
just
was off.
Doing a public service announcement there, which is very helpful.
Yeah. Oh, look at this then. Wittenbauer was alongside the Ledge there. His Ledge just outbraked himself. Wittenbauer down the inside then, and he's passing. So Ledge down to 14th place. Looks like someone had been off ahead of those guys then. Stott and Weaver, so there was a bit of dust hanging in the air. Here's Tranter then, he's now up to 9th place. But championship rival Bibby is in 2nd and attacking line for the win.
Yeah, looks like Tranter's recovering. He's passing people, but he's got a long way to go yet. He's still got 20 minutes of the race to go, so plenty of time.
Plenty of time, like you say. And this is one of the best tracks, though, for GT3 overtaking them because of those big stops into the chicanes.
Yeah. See, there is space on the inside. I'm wondering why Bibby's not taking it.
Yeah, maybe he's just a bit worried about getting to the inside of... That's going to be a slowdown for Line, surely. He cuts so much to the inside of that chicane on the way in.
He practices and calculates to the inch how much he's allowed.
Oh, I'd be impressed because that definitely looked like a slowdown worthy cut to me.
Well, I'm sure if it is, then he will be slowing down any minute.
Yes, good point.
Because he got disqualified from his first ever test race, which we posted recently, because he jumped the start and then didn't realise that penalties actually do have to be served. He's come a long way and learnt a lot since then.
Yeah, in just 1 year of racing for the limited adhesion. Then 24th of May 2020 was the date that race took place. And as you say, Jools, you can head to the LOA YouTube channel to watch that video. And I'm delighted to say that now we have 100 subscribers, or 110 at the moment. We now actually have that URL as well, don't we?
Yeah,
as
that's
we see,
right.
There's that Tranter going around the outside then of Who's going around
Parker.
outside? Parker. Yeah, thanks, Jools.
Yeah, his debut in the GT3s. He's been to a few occasions in the Formula Renault 2.0, but he's joined the A team and is hopefully scoring for Dave Lyon at the front there this race.
Yeah, he's been meaning to arrive with us for a while, but it's taken him a little while to get it sorted out and be able to race. So delighted to see Parker on the grid in his Fina liveried McLaren this time out.
I understand he was supposed to be in a golden chariot.
No, hang on a sec. We got is that Weaver attacking then?
Yeah, it looks like he was thinking about it.
Yeah, not quite going through. So yeah, so you're saying he was going to be in another golden chariot to go along with Lyon's car.
Yeah, I think he tried using the wrong file or something, but yeah, hopefully next race he'll be also in a beautiful golden chariot.
Can't wait to see that. Meanwhile then, Winslade up to 4th in the GT, and he's being chased by Burnett and Malarin. There they are. So that's a surprisingly high showing for what is a really tough car to drive. Oh, replay of the start then was that, and yeah, just one of the two cars getting into cakebread there. Was that Malarin or Stott? Oh gosh,
Yeah,
so that's it was Stott. Thanks. So there's a replay of what happened there with Highfield and Miller and Tranter. Meanwhile, there's Wittenberg just not breaking into the second chicane then, and nerfing Weaver.
Yeah, it looked like he forgot the chicane was there. And the first one also looked quite net, Cody, that first incident, which was a shame. And obviously Miller and Highfield tangling and catching Tranter in it as well.
Yeah, it's a shame. So we've got quite a queue forming behind Winslade then.
Yeah, how's he was 6th. Who's fallen behind him?
Was Miller ahead of him?
I forget actually. I wonder if anybody stopped early. I think Highfield stopped.
Well, no, Highfield was already behind him because of his earlier travails.
Yeah, but just looking at him being a minute behind, he must have pitted.
Oh, I see, yeah, okay. Meanwhile then, we've got, look at them all jockeying for position as they come down to the Parabolica. And that's Burnett and Malarin are fighting. Malarin to the inside, Miller trying to get past the pair of them.
All to have a go at Winslade.
Yeah, I wonder if one of these guys would benefit from an early stop, as Tranter is doing. Look, Tranter in the pit lane then.
Yeah, I imagine he looked at those 3-4 all fighting and thought, actually, it's going to be easier here if I run on my own in some clear air.
Yeah.
Which, we'll see how that plays out. Where was he? He was 8th?
He was 8th place, yeah. Our drivers are definitely starting to show a bit more awareness of pit strategy. If you think back to when we had our first pit stop race at Interlagos and everyone was just driving till their tanks ran out and then pitting. But now we're seeing a lot more strategy, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're going to need it as well because we're running...
Miller then to the inside of Burnett. Bouncing
nice
over
move.
That curb. Nice move indeed, yeah. And we're on board with Miller now. In the passenger seat. Now we're on board with David Lyon. Still running in first then, but is that...
Bibby's under attack here.
Yeah, Fieldgrave is trying to get past Bibby, so he's obviously decided that now is the time to get on with it.
But yeah, you're right. Pit stops have improved. People have learnt not to put on tyres and stuff. And then people are getting better at getting the entries. People are realising you can gain so much time if you get the entry right.
Yeah, no, that's very right. Yeah, you've got to really attack that pit entry, as you say. So here comes William Bibby in second place still. A bit of a gap now to David Lyon in front.
Yeah, it seems to be where he made that mistake into the first chicane. And Dave got a little bit away. He's just given him some breathing space, hasn't he?
Yeah. And Dave's a highly aggressive pass. So all three running in the 150s though. 151 for Winslade behind, 150.9 for Malarin, but you have to assume he's being held up a little bit by Winslade ahead of him.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll wait to see what the second Ford's up to. 153.0, so still 2 seconds behind in lap time compared to Winslade's Ford. So the Ledger's going to have to get on with it. Well, it's nice to see him having a consistent run though. Look at this though, Malarin really on the back of Winslade as they come down to the second chicane. out of Curva Grande. He's on the inside. Gets it done on the brakes. What a nice move there. So Malaren up to 4th place. Winslade down to 5th.
Very neat and tidy move, and now we can see what his pace is like.
Yeah. Here's Wittenbauer attacking his teammate Stott then.
Look at the monstering of the curbs that they do.
Yeah, these guys are very confident on the curbs at the moment. Oh, so it looks like Parker's still having a few issues then, blinking in and out. So it looked like he was out for a minute there, but there he is, still running in 8th place. Meanwhile, what's this then? This is Highfield getting inside of Larson, down in 13th and 14th. So, yeah, Highfield deposing Larson as they come to the second chicane, but is Larson fighting back? Could be.
You'd hope so, in the brick.
Yeah, in the brick. We've got Jake Weaver just behind these two as well. So Winslade now in 10th, so you can see him behind these guys, so he must have just had an error, which we didn't see. Well, that's a shame though, because to fall from what was a very strong 5th place, Miller has deposed Malaren now. So Miller's up to 4th place.
Yeah, Winslade's in danger of slipping into the clutches of the ledge.
Indeed, yeah, and he's in the pits.
So who's going to come out of this chicane first? Look at this.
This is a great scrap here. So Parker on the inside, and that's Wittenbauer on the outside, and here comes Stott into Parker.
Just a tap there, but it made him vanish.
Yeah. The disappearing hammer of doom.
A mistake from line, look.
Wow. Good spot there. That's Bibby into the lead then. Wow, through the Lesmos then.
That's a rare mistake there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And a great opportunistic move. Now he has the lead.
Which is just doing wonders for his championship fight. So where is his championship rival Tranter? He's down in 11th, but he has pitted. Bibby yet to pit then.
What's Tranter? Yeah, Tranter's got a good space in front of him. He's got so much clear out.
Yeah, do you see how wide Fieldgrave was? How the Ascari chicane there, kicking up the dust he was taking so much.
It's quite generous on the off track there. Not in other places around the track, but there is inexplicably generous.
It is indeed, yeah. So Bibby with the fastest lap of 1:49.6. And not pitting, he's just going very defensive then from the line behind.
Is Winslade pitted? Because did you say it pitted?
Yeah, Winslade's pitted.
Oh, that's right, then that's why he's behind ledge.
Yeah, he came in straight after that spin.
The line fighting back. But again, as Bibby found out earlier, you can't really do it around the outside there.
No, you've got to get that inside line, haven't you, and force the other guy wide. Look, Malaren and Burnett in the pits. Penalty for speeding. Oh! Malaren getting a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. What a shame. There's a lot of guys in the pit lane at the moment, though. Stop, Parker. On board with line, trying to get into the second chicane. Not quite doing it. Sam Stop feeding in. Oh, that's
teammates.
The two teammates. Oh, what a shame. So you were saying about attacking the pit entry, but the two of them getting the penalty there. What a big shame.
I did practice it actually before starting, and it comes up on you so quickly. It takes you by surprise at the entry here. But yeah, you're right, the pit lane is super busy, so these guys must be coming in soon.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether Fieldgrave can do his usual party trick of extending by a lap, because he's done it the last 2 races. He's managed to go for the overcut.
He's in the ideal place for it, behind the 2 in front, giving him a nice bit of a hole in the air.
Yeah, but at Nürburgring and
look at that. So Tranter is actually currently leading out of the ones that have stopped.
Wow, yeah, that's a good spot.
And he's already made up a place since he came in. So yeah, he was 8th, he's up to 7th. And there's the stint length there. So none of these guys have pitted yet.
Yeah,
except
looks
for
like
Tranter.
Line's shaping up for a pit lane. Yeah, they all... Wow. He was... Fieldgrave just stealing slipstream even though he wasn't going into the pit lane, so he came right over. So he is doing it again, the overcut. Bibby and Line in the pits then.
Yeah, we don't know actually how close he is on fuel. He might be like needing that little bit of slipstream just to get him back around to the pits.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to get Andres to give us a YouTube tutorial for our channel on how to maximise your stint length, because he is the master of it.
I don't think he wants to share that. I don't think he wants to share that information. You can't blame him.
Maybe if he wins the next season's championship, he'll have to share, because you had to say he's going to be one of the favourites for it next year.
This is Tranter coming down the pit straight. Is he going to make up any more places? Yeah.
Good spot. Tranter up to 4th place. Bibby is in 2nd though.
So he's jumped Miller, who was in that battle ahead of him, if you recall.
Indeed, yeah. So he's done a great job. So the Ledge is just coming out of the pits then, and that's put him a couple of places behind Winslade, who has already stopped. So the battle of the Fords continues.
Well, he's right, yeah, just right behind him, 10 seconds.
So we wait for Fuelgrave to stop, and then we'll really get to see how the order of this race is shaking out. Lauren and start the big losers from the pit stops with their penalties, down in 16th and 19th now. What a shame, because they were both showing really strongly. Winslade attacking Larson as they come through. Is this Ascari? No, it's the second chicane, isn't it? Beg your pardon. So Fuelgrave in the pits then. Here he comes. Oh, super wide on that Ferrari.
It's a Bibby and a Liner heading towards Parabolica.
Great spot. So yeah, look at the tracker as Jools is, and you can see them. There's Tranter in the background then, with Miller chasing him. Fuelgrave's not rolling yet. Bibby's onto the main straight, and there he is. Look, Fuelgrave is rolling in the pit lane, and he's out the pit lane. Fuelgrave jumped them both. What a great strategy once again by the German maestro.
Absolutely. It wasn't even close.
No. Amazing stuff.
Still, 3 laps to go. Can he hold it?
Yeah, so Andres Fuelgrave now in the lead of the race from William Bibby in 2nd place. Line has slipped to 3rd from pole. Tranter is up to 4th place from Rob Miller in 5th. And then we've got Will Burnett showing well in 6th place. And 7th.
He's just had it taken by... oh no, swap back again.
Yeah, he's gone through the barriers, which has promoted Wittenberg into 6th place. So Burnett is now 7th3rd of Highfield in 8th. Winslade is in 9th, ahead of Nathan Parker in 10th. And then we've got one of the Weavers, that's Jake Weaver, isn't it? And then the Ledge is running 12th, Larson's 13th, Catebred's 14th. Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah, he had a souvenir from the first chicane.
Yeah, good spot. And look at that!
Adam's gone again.
Highfield's just dropped it. And there's Winslade coming through the chicane, so he's lost that place. Winslade up to 8th place, and Parker is attacking him in 9th. Can Highfield hold on to that point then from Jake Weaver just behind him?
He's not enjoying that second chicane, is he? He's had 3 incidents there, 1 with a car and 2 spins.
Well, you didn't want to memorise all those, Jools.
It's that distinctive livery. You notice it.
Absolutely, yeah. So a little further back then, we've got Cakebread running 14th, Dixon is in 15th, 16th is Malarin, 17th is Stott, and then Kelly and Weaver, the other Weaver, Jason Weaver, is in 19th place after that massive punt on the opening couple of laps.
Oh!
Highfield!
Again!
I know what you were saying about track limits on the exit of Ascari, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, he would have picked up something for that.
So is this him angle shooting to try and get pole in the sprint?
Well, he needs to drop quite a lot of places to get pole. At the moment, he's going to start where he's finishing, I think.
Yeah. So Nathan Parker then shaping up on Winslade as they come down the main straight. He's gone to the outside. Arguably the least favoured line, as we've seen. He's alongside. And Winslade to come out of the corner. Where's Parker? There he is. He just sort of fell out the picture there a little bit.
Yeah, Winslade took his line and Parker had to back off.
Yeah. So just looking down the top speeds then, I'm seeing 277 there for Stott in the BMW, 276 for Highfield, who's in the McLaren, only 270 for the Ford. So about 7k's difference between the cars across the grid.
Yeah, and obviously getting a toe would make a difference as well. So
yes. Oh gosh. So we know the McLaren and the Ford are both a bit of a handful, and you could see Parker was struggling there to almost look like he was caught out by the Ford ahead. As they come up to Ascari now.
New fastest lap for Fuel Grape. He's dropping the two behind him.
Oh, he's in command, isn't he?
So much oversteer.
This is exciting watching this. He's looking to the inside of the Comes to Parabolica, and he's through. Nice move, but he's running wide. Winslade sneaks back under him.
Gives him a little tap as he goes past, just to say he's there.
Yep. So Parker up 6 from his starting place. Winslade only up 1.
Highfield is in the pits, so he's going to drop back out the points.
So it's all gone very wrong for Highfield.
I wonder if he didn't fuel enough.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, another contact.
And he's gone. So Parker is now out of the race. And presumably that's to the Eastern points. There we go. So race over. 3 wide as we come down to T1 then. Dixon on the inside. There's Larson and Cakebread all getting involved. And Larson gets hung up on the curbs and drops behind those two. That was
excellent.
Exciting.
That was good.
So Cakebread now up to 12th place then, and hounding Dixon as they come through Curva Grande.
And they can see the ledge just ahead of them as well.
Yeah, and the ledge is currently in 10th. So
yeah, I was going to say, currently he's holding that last points playing position.
Wow, Dixon just two-wheeling as he come through. Yeah, launching over the curb is what I should be saying. Yeah, absolutely. Incredible stuff.
Some smoke. Oh, the ledge.
Ledge facing the wrong way then as they came through. Oh, Larson's gone into the wall. What happened there? Larson's been towed.
Larson came across the wild ledge. So we're on the last lap now.
So was that through the Lesmos then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Final lap of the race. Fuelgrave 2.2 out front and he's stormed away with it. Dixon has now snuck up into the points. Hasn't been a vintage race for Dixon, and that's going to be frustrating for Team LB because Bibby up front, they need all the points they can get in their battle for the championship.
Very true, but a point is a point.
A point is a point, yeah.
So line is still not finished with Bibby.
No. And Bib's making that Ferrari cock its leg like he's having a wheel over that chicane.
Line is running out of time though.
Yeah. Still, the third place was not bad. I mean, I know he was going for the championship, but I had to say that I don't think that's possible now. He needs to focus on that Formula Renault 2.01. Only 2 races to go in that championship.
Yeah, sorting up nicely.
It is. And they'll be at Summit Point for the next race. Crazily bumpy track with the Formula Renault. So
where's the line off to?
Yeah, maximising the Ascari exit there.
Didn't seem to help him though.
No, I think it's all in vain. So come down to Parabolica for the final time then. We're about to get a maiden winner. And he's been showing well in so many races since he started in our GT3 Championship. Andres Fuelgrave has won the feature race at Monza. Will Bibby comes home in second place ahead of David Lyne in third. No flashing of headlights for him.
I think he doesn't know where the button is.
He probably doesn't actually know. Tranter comes home in fourth place then ahead of Rob Miller in fifth. And then we've got Wittenbauer coming home. Oh no, Sam Stott been DQ'd for too many penalties as well. Wittenbauer's come home in 6th place then, ahead of Will Burnett in 7th place. Winslade comes home in 8th. 9th is
Get
Jake
in there,
Weaver.
Andrew.
Congratulations to his teammate.
Thank.
Yep.
Let's go, Blackpink.
So let's go Blackpink indeed. Jake Weaver comes home in 9th place ahead of Paul Dixon in 10th. Stephen Cakebread finishing just out of the points in 11th, agonisingly close. And then we've got Tur Malarin after his unfortunate incident in the pit lane coming home in 12th. So, confirmation of the race result then. Andres Fuelgrave winning for the first time in the LOA from Will Bibby in 2nd, David Line in 3rd, Mark Tranter in 4th, Rob Miller in 5th. Tijn van Wittenbauer is in 6th place ahead of Will Burnett in 7th. Winslade is in 8th, Weaver is in 9th, and then we've got Paul Dixon in 10th, Cakebread, Millarin, The Ledge, Highfield, Kelly, Stott, Larson and Weaver. So, The Ledge is going to have to do quite a good job on the sprint race if he's going to keep this battle going between the two Fords.
Yeah, absolutely. Mountain to climb.
Yeah. I'll have to do the maths actually, try and see if I can work out where he'd need to finish. So yeah, he's 5 places behind in this race, so he's going to have to finish probably on the podium, isn't he?
Yeah. You don't get so many points for the second one, do you? So it's going to be a struggle.
I'll have to ask him if the race, if it was based on result or if it was based on points haul.
I don't think it was thought about that much, was it? It was just
probably not. Just Discord banter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite typical of the LOA. So let's take a look at the championship standings then. Will Bibby has extended his gap over Mark Tranter to 8 points now, but there is a drop race result in this championship, so it's going to be so tight at the end. And we know that Tranter's worst race result is a 0. David Line is in 3rd, then ahead of Highfield, who's fallen down the order by 1. Fieldgrave is up a couple of places to 5th after that win, and Ollie Walker has slipped down 1.
Miller is surprisingly low scoring, but he hasn't had much luck in these races.
No, and he was late to the championship as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I imagine he'll
race or two.
Do better next season.
Yeah. So tune in next time to see what happened in the sprint race with the full reverse grid. You can see that LB Racing, after this race result, is up to 1st place ahead of the Rumblebees now. Blackpink up to 3rd place and Kara's Competition falling to 4th. And then the 18 Cannon Fodder, Little and Large, Jägermeister, Team Shell Squirrel and Rabbit Hole Motorsports, who are looking to make a return in the near future. We wish them both very well.
Yeah, come back, join us.
Yeah, I know we had a few things coming up. So, next video on this channel then will be the reverse grid 10-minute sprint race at Monza. So do come back and check that out. Be interesting to see how Fieldgrave gets on from the back of the grid. And a reminder then, you can find us at thelimitofadhesion.com, facebook.com/limitofadhesion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to videos and come say hi to us on Discord. Jools, thanks for